Hi there, Aries. Welcome back. All right, guys. This is going to be a general reading for Aries. Let's see what we got for you, Aries. Okay. Let's see what we got. We have a crowd. Okay, so something about a crowd is significant. Maybe they saw you in a crowd. Something about your or somebody's financial records. They underestimated you. Well, whatever, right? Aquarius. People always think they're so smart, right? It's true. Cahoots. Okay, so some people are in cahoots with each other here. So that means you have more than one person that's involved in this. We are getting an Aquarius coming out, and now we are getting a Cancer coming out. Okay, so this could be two different people, or this could be, you know. Anyways, we have Judgment. This could also be you have Aquarius in your chart, or you have Cancer in your chart, right? That's what I meant to say. Judgment is coming out. So somebody's about to face judgment. And it says, "You're the kind of MILF I like." Okay. So we got several things going on at the same time here. I think somebody saw you in a crowd. Ooh. I think somebody saw you in a crowd here. There you go. Okay. Financial records. And then they underestimated you. So let's go ahead and get tarot out. I want to find out about this before we move on. Let's go ahead and get deeper into this, guys. Before we move on, I want to find out more about this crowd. What is going on about a crowd? Tell me more about this, spirit. What's going on with this crowd? Please and thank you. Why is a crowd coming out here? Okay. We have the 7 of hedges in reverse with the 4 of flowers in the upright position. Okay. So, to do with this crowd, it's something to do with mental. It looks like somebody here, this is more like confirmation. It seems like somebody here avoids crowds. Like somebody does not do well in crowds. Actually, it affects someone mentally to be around a crowd. Okay? It just something about being in a crowd overwhelms the person, which is what I'm getting. I don't understand why it's coming into this reading, but it must be for confirmation. So for some, some people just don't like crowds, right? It's a hard thing to deal with, but you might have recently found yourself in a crowd. Like, it kind of reminds me of, I was watching a video of people. They were like rioting in Portland, and it's crazy because I used to shop right there where these people were doing it in Portland, Oregon, right? Me and my daughter, we used to go up and down that street all the time. It was so bizarre to see people acting that way in a place that, we used to frequent constantly, right? And the crowd was moving around, and there was this poor lady, and she was just like shopping and minding her own business, and all of a sudden, she was just by herself, and all of a sudden, this big old crowd came around her, and you could see her, she was in the video, and you can see her face. She was, I mean, it's not funny, poor baby, but it looked funny because she was just like overwhelmed. Like, where's this crowd coming from? Like, what is going on, And she looked like a very sweet person. Anyways, they for a while there, she was just like looking around. They didn't do anything to her. They just like came around. She just happened to be in the pathway, but it just reminds me of that. Like, you're by yourself, and all of a sudden there's like this huge crowd coming around. Ooh. Did y'all see that? And first, okay, so I feel like that is more confirmation. Like something about a crowd is coming. Okay, we have heartbroken that came out. How do I fix this? Somebody wants to know how they're gonna fix this, and somebody is leaking a recording. Okay, so there was a recording, and now it's out. A recording of what? Let's find out. But this came out, guys. This fell out, so I'm gonna take it because I feel like there's a reason for it, and it's justice in reverse. So talking about a crowd and financial records is coming right next to it. It just makes me feel, with the justice in reverse card coming out, that something definitely is being done unfairly. Okay, it makes me feel like something about this crowd and this financial records, and then we have somebody underestimated you. It makes me feel like something's being done unfairly with the justice in reverse, right? Hmm. This could also indicate like maybe it's a Libra. Okay, because we do have judgment coming right above it too. So it makes me feel like maybe you've been dealing with a Libra. Hmm. It could also indicate that at this time, things are being done unfairly, but in the near future, something is about to be righted. Okay, it could also mean that you're dealing with somebody who's not taking accountability for their actions, for what they've done, which has underestimated you, right? Kind of reminds me of that song, I'm gonna show you what I'm made of. There's a part in a song that says, I'm gonna show you what I'm made of. Who sings it? Jonathan Roy sings it. I hate myself for loving you. That's what it is. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, it's Jonathan Roy. He sings that song, I hate myself for loving you. And then in that song, he says, I'm gonna show you what I'm made of, right? That's what I'm getting from this song. I mean, this reading, Aries. You showed somebody what you were made of, okay? Yeah, this is definitely somebody. Okay, so I feel like it's more than one person that you're dealing with here. Yes, definitely, because we have Aquarius, we also have Cancer, we have Cahoots. It does look like they're, when it's saying a crowd, maybe that is also indicative of more than 4 or 5 people, right? Definitely with one of these people, you have a long history, a very, um, you have, I want to say like bad memories with that person, a long bad history with, right? Like problems with that person for a long time. Huh. This is what's coming out. I almost put these cards back. Did y'all see that? That was funny. I'm gonna go ahead and lay these cards out so I can see them. Hmm. So there is a long history here, but then we also have a young person. This is more like somebody being very passionate. So you have somebody that is in this crowd who's a younger person who's definitely into you. Could be a fire sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but could be a fire sign. This is somebody that has a lot of passion for you. So somebody that you had in your past, specifically somebody who has Libra in their chart, this person really thought that you were gonna need them. You were gonna need them. You were gonna need them to move forward. You were gonna need them for love. You were going to need them, period. And then you have a very young energy who's got the hots for you. Oh yeah, her look. Oh yeah, look right here. You're the kind of MILF I like, right? Okay, so you have a younger energy that has the hots for you over here. So it's several people that's involved in this. So somebody thought that you were gonna sneak away Or they were trying to keep you from sneaking away. Somebody didn't plan something clearly. Somebody didn't plan something completely out. Yeah, that's what it is. So somebody did not completely plan something out. What happened was you took action. You had a new beginning, a passionate beginning, okay? And somebody around you felt very stuck, and you just kept on moving on with your life here, and you were very motivated despite what was going on around you. This person over here, this young person wants to have sex with you, Aries. They want to have passionate sex with you. All right, so you got several things going on in this reading. You got several things going on in this crowd, actually. So it might not necessarily mean that these people are together, not all of them, okay, just so you know. But you do have some that are in cahoots over here, okay? So let's not lose track of those people, because those people are the ones I'm worried about. We have an 8. So you freed yourself from this person. That's how this is why this person is saying that they underestimated you, because Aries, you slipped between this person's fingers, right? They really thought that they were going to have you where they wanted you, and you were going to like love them unconditionally, or you were going to allow them to treat you any way basically, right? Like you were just going to put up with it, and you didn't, and that's what's making this person upset. This person feels like they lost an opportunity. So you have a Libra who feels like they lost an opportunity with you. They feel like a failure. So you freed yourself, and then they didn't want to see positive changes in you. That's what I'm hearing. They didn't want to see the positive changes in you. You made some positive changes. So every time we go through an experience like this, what happens? We grow, we rise up out of the ashes, and we grow stronger, we become more motivated, right? We talk to ourselves, we boost ourselves back up again. I mean, we fall, we stand, we fall, we stand, right? You stood up, and it's like you didn't just stand up, you like you shot up. And this person's like is totally refusing to accept that you rose as high as you have. That's what I'm hearing. Like this person does not want to accept that you are as capable as you have shown yourself to be. I mean, they're seeing it, they're seeing it, but they don't want to accept it, right? They don't want to accept it. They want it to stay. They want you to stay down. They expected you to stay down. Why? Why is this so important? Because you're affecting this person's ego, right? This person is so angry about this. They don't like this. This is something that's really bothering this person. And the fact that you have a younger person that's interested in you, oh, this person don't know. Okay, so more likely this person doesn't know, but you have a younger person that's like wants to get with you. When this person finds out, eh, when this person finds out, it's gonna be like a double whammy. Like a punch in the gut, right? A punch in the gut. That's what I'm hearing. They're gonna completely refuse to acknowledge this. Um, they're not gonna want to acknowledge it. It's going to be a slap in the face to this person, and they're going to be angry because for one of you, you rejected this person. You didn't want to be around this person. This person did something, and you were like, nope, I don't want to be around you. Now this person feels like they're in competition with you. So This might not necessarily mean like maybe for one of you it was a romantic uh relationship, and that might be for one of you, but for another one of you this wasn't a romantic relationship. This could be, somebody that you were just friends with or something, right? And now this person is feeling like, oh, I need to compete with Aries here, right? Tell me more about this, spirit. So you rose up as the emperor. That's what it is. Okay, so you rose up as the emperor. You took the time that you needed to get a different perspective here. Yes, you did. You took the time that you needed to get a different perspective, but not just a different perspective, Aries. I'm seeing that you actually celebrated. Like, you celebrated your wins. You celebrated the things that you were accomplishing here, right? You celebrated the things that they couldn't change or they couldn't have control over. And that's what makes this person so angry, because they couldn't have any control over what you had going on. Okay? And then that's something that this person is like used to. So it's giving me this vibe that you might live in a small town. I mean, this could be for one of you. Maybe you just live in a small town, or you live in or you work or live in a small community. So if it's not like you live in a small town, this could be like you live in a small section of a city that is n- so for instance, I'm trying to think how to explain it. You know how when cities grow, right? Like, here's a town and then the city grows around it, right? But that town is still there, right? But it's part of a bigger city. That might be something that you like, how you live, right? Kind of like Kirby is to San Antonio, right? It's just like a small section of San Antonio, but it's really small. It's not, it's part of it, but it's just a small section of San Antonio. That's the only way I can explain this. So this is like a small community that this person is possibly used to running or having control over people, domineering people around them, or making rules up, or making people around them nervous, so they're used to this kind of behavior. And then here you come along and you're like, bam, I'm Aries, hear me meow, that kind of thing. Oh, because you're a kitty, meow. Um, yeah, you bossed up. You held on to your throne there. You didn't even knock over your crown. Look at you. You're just standing there holding up your. I don't forgot what this was called here. But you look at your crown. Your crown is still on your head. You're looking good. You look pretty foxy with that jacket on, right? And you're sitting in your power, making things happen. And if you look here, you still got your bomb in your hand. And you're like, you know what? If you touch me, I'm gonna throw this bomb on you. You still got your warrior. I don't know what that is actually, to tell you the truth, but it does look like a bomb. If you could see it, it looks like a grenade, right? Like you're ready to throw a grenade. So you're the one that's bossing up and making things happen. And then and to make things worse for this person's ego, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna celebrate, you know. So it gives me this vibe that you are dancing. So this person was expecting you to be like walking around with your head down, and instead you were either dancing or you were walking around with this attitude of like if there was an extra pump in your step, like when you're walking, you know how when somebody has that extra, you could just see it in the way that somebody walks, like they walk with an extra little oof, when somebody's feeling really good, when somebody's getting something done, when somebody's have you ever seen somebody when they win the lottery or when they win something, they just walk so much lighter, right? And that's what I'm hearing. This person was watching you, Aries, and you were walking, and you were just like walking so much lighter that everybody around you noticed it, and this person noticed it, and it's like, what the heck? What the heck, right? It's not what they wanted to see. So I feel like this person got angry and they are in cahoots against you because they can't knock you down. So they what did they do? They ran out, they created this recording, right? And I feel like this is not even you on this recording, okay? It's not even you. You didn't even like, it's not even you. They have somebody that's in cahoots with them, that maybe they speak very similar to you, but it's not you, right? I don't feel like this is you. It's like my daughters. When you speak to my daughters, any of my daughters, they all sound like me when they speak. I've actually had people say, "Oh my God, I thought I was talking to you. Oh my God, I was talking to so and so and I thought it was you. Oh my goodness, they sound just like you, right?" Um, I feel like this party has gotten somebody else that sounds so much like you to create this quote leaked recording, okay? And I feel like it's a voice recording. It's not a video recording. It's a voice recording, and I feel like that is because they are wanting people to throw judgment on your head, right? Because they it's like they need to fix their world by crumbling you, like to pull you down is fixing their own world. And this is one person, right? Wait until they find out that you have somebody else, or this is for one of you if this is a romantic situation, right? Remember, wait until you find out that you have a younger person that's interested in you. Okay, either way, if this is a romantic person that you've been dealing with or not, the fact that you have a younger person that's interested in you is, it's like this person is going to take it, right? And they're going to try to twist and turn things around and try to put it as a very negative thing. I'm not saying you're gonna, you might not even be interested in this person, but it doesn't matter. It's the fact that this person is interested in you, Aries. That's the point that this person is going crazy about. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that is really driving this person insane. So for some reason, this person's in your community, right? And they're trying to control you in this community, right? It looks like they're trying to dig deeper into your financial records. They're trying to find something that they can dig up on you. You get it? So they can like throw a light on you, put you under the spectrum, and under the spotlight, have you investigated or something. They're trying to stir up problems, right? But they can't, because nothing's working. Nothing's coming out the way that this person is planning. Nothing is working the way that this person is planning, right? Why is the Knight of Spears in reverse, Spirit? Why is this coming out this way? Okay. So it seems like what's going on here with this person, okay? They're so frustrated, right? I'm seeing somebody who possibly wasted wasted something. They wasted a financial, they lost their finances, they wasted their finances, okay? And now this person's going to do some kind of unreliable work. Maybe work is not coming in as often as it should. Or maybe if they're self-employed, business is not as good. Okay, they're rushing through their money. They don't have any direction. Okay, I'm trying to understand why this is coming out. But because of that, okay, Spirit is saying to proceed with caution with this person, because there's something about to like push this person over the edge. Okay, something's about to push this person over the edge, and they're because they're going under. They're over here spending all their energy making up stories about you. They want to put the energy or the spotlight on you because they're losing out on money. They're losing out on, yeah, they want there to be an investigation on you. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. But it's not working. Something's not working out, right? That's what I'm hearing. At the bottom of the deck, we have the two of hedges in reverse, right? I see this person as being really upset because they can't be in your energy. They're taking it really personal. And for one of you, this is somebody that you've known from years ago. Okay, like years ago, and they're still stuck. Their energy's still stuck on you. They can't let it go. That's what I'm hearing. So this could be something from 20 years ago and they can't let it go. Something that they're doing a really messy job. Okay, this whole thing about how they're trying to create this situation for you, they're doing a messy job. They're not doing it. I'm sorry to laugh because it's terrible, but they're really bad. They're not so smart, you know? They're not as smart as they think they are because they're putting so much energy into this. I feel like this person is going to be, look, this is the equivalent of the 10 of swords. Okay? I feel like this person trying, I mean, they're just trying to stab you in the back, right? Any which way that they can. They're just trying to destroy anything that you have going on, right? But I just feel like this is all going to backfire with this person. I feel like this person's going to hit a wall here because of their inability to be able to cope with rejection. Instead of moving on, they're just, stuck in this cycle. That's what I'm hearing. Oh my goodness. Something's about to something's about to slap this person down. Yeah. Something is about to slap this person down. Eight of Pentacles is coming out. Okay, so I do feel like something's about to slap this person down, right? Somebody, they were wanting an investigation, but it's like this person doesn't realize that the investigation is going to be turned on them, right? Because somebody's going to start digging up information about them. Like, okay, what is wrong with this person? Why is this person so interested in Aries? People don't know it, but when you make a police report, they say, I don't know if it's true or not because I've never been a detective, but they say that the detective will check into you to find out why you're making this report, right? Like, so you become part of the investigation. The person who's making the report becomes part of the investigation, right? Which would make sense when you think about it, right? So everything that they were trying to put on you, right? This whole thing that they were trying to throw on you with this leaked video and all this stuff, right? It's actually putting themselves under investigation. Things are starting to get dug up on them that they don't want to be dug up, but they don't know that. You know what I mean? They don't know this part. They thought that they were portraying you. They thought they were going to stab you in the back. They thought that they were going to cause you to hit a wall. But it ain't happening that way. It's not going to happen that way. Because I feel like you have this positive energy. You have this little extra pep in your step, right? And they're not going to bring you down. They're not going to bring you down. They're trying to bring you down, but they're not going to succeed. That's what I'm hearing, Aries. I'm going to get out of this reading. My dogs are acting crazy. I don't know if y'all can hear them in the background. If you do, I apologize. They're wrestling in the living room. Anyways, this person is not going to work. This cahoots that they're trying to build up, all right? They're trying to get these people involved. They're trying to get other people involved. It's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. As a matter of fact, You got somebody that's interested in you. It's a younger person. This person's been watching you walk around. They've been watching you leave your house. You know what I mean? They like your vibe. That's what it is. Alright, Aries, catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all take care. Stay warm out there. Bye bye.